Your skin is golden like your Midas. Smoother than some honey, so honey, I wanna try it. I swear your melanin the best. But again, I might be biased, cause my mind is on the sex, and I'm hoping I'm what your type is. So baby, tell me how you like it, cause I'm trying to get this night excited. And give you everything you find enticing. Sensations heightened as I'm open Sunday. But before that, let me keep it righteous and say one thing. We can be friends for life, but I can only be your man for this night and for tonight, right?
I can't be your man, no. Only friends with me.
Damn. I don't know what it is. It's just something peculiar about you. And I really love it. It's just this certain energy that just radiates off you and it just attracts me supernaturally. Keep doing it. I wanna IMDb, LMA, and the anime. Smoking weed with bait, pumping her as I eat some grapes. Dripping a Kaylani open, wonder she can ride my face. Looking at that body on easy now, she doing great. Oh yeah, she aging like wine and finding it frog hairs. Y'all scared, I get up in them guts like I belong there. Lay you on your back, cause I pull you like a lawn chair. When it comes to love and war, baby, all's fair.
I can't be your man, no. Only friends with me. What's going on, friends?
Angie Poo? Do you know Angie?
Who's that?
Who is she? Oh, Angie Poo.
Hey, it's me, Angie Poo. Hey, what's going on? It's me, Angie Poo. And I got some kids in the building that's adults, that's not kids, but these kids. Okay, she don't mind being live, so we're going to be live. What it do, boo? Okay, eyes are tired. And we going to get through this one, because this one right here. Let's just take a minute. The woolside. So, I met this fellow a couple of months ago. Maybe about 5-6 months ago. And I wanted to have a convo with him, but I didn't know how to have a convo with him because he's unique in his own way. Whoa, he's unique in his own way. I've seen him on a couple of interviews with other people. Now, listen, I ain't no Diane Sawyer. This ain't no interview. This is a convo. We're going to ask some questions. Remember, we newsy. And he said, I'm going to let him tell you what his grandmother told him. But right now, if you got some questions, put them eyeballs in the chat. We're going to ask everything. I'm going to try to go in. That was his intro. That's his music. Friends with Benefits. That's him. That's all him. So, without further ado, we doing the Facebook and we doing the YouTubing. I guess I'll learn how to do the rest later. But anyhow, welcome.
Peace and love. Woo!
Getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Please tell the people who you are.
Well, my name is Spade Morningstar. You know, I'm Spade Morningstar. I'm a musician, actor, activist. just all around Renaissance man, pro black, pro LGBT, and pro not giving a fuck. Yeah, that's me.
That part. What did your grandmother tell you?
She said, if you're ashamed of something, don't do it. So, hey, I'm an open book.
Right now, we are open. We're gonna have this conversation. I got so many things I want to ask you. I'm not intimidated easy.
That's dope. Strong black women, my favorite.
And you know you love your black women, your
All day long.
sisters.
All day long.
All day. Okay.
All day long.
What I want to start off with is like your art and your logos. It's like unique. It's really different. Do you do them?
It depends on the art and the logo. This one in particular, I didn't. But like on my page, if you'll see the art drawing of me with skulls. I mean me with horns. I did that one. It just depends on the moment. Sometimes I get my Picasso on.
Yeah, you definitely do that. I like this art right here with the clouds.
Yeah, for the Oshun Energy cover. That was actually my homeboy from Germany, named Dallin Vanderhorst. And he's like really dope, really dope. Anytime I give him an idea out of here, a lot of times I might have to, scribble something on paper first, give him a rough draft, but he'll make it happen. I'm really good with drawing, not good with editing pictures in the way he does. So I draw some on paper, he gonna put it together.
I like that. You gotta have me. I gotta connect with him. We need to do some sociable and hook us up.
Definitely. He's real saucy.
I like that. I definitely like the clouds, and it looked like the pink iridescence, and
Yeah. No, I was going for that, man. It was the whole tape. That tape you're talking about is Oshun Energy, a little 5-track joint, and it was inspired by Oshun, by the Orisha herself, by the Divine Mother, and I just felt like it should represent, in a way, feminine energy to me. So I tried to give that the best as I could.
All right. Before we start, we're just going to do a general hi to everybody because now these are your new family members. So just say hi to everybody, and then we'll come back and give them some love later on in the chat.
What's good, everybody? Thank y'all for being here. I am Spade, Morningstar. That's Angie Pooh, and we are here with Sociable to, give you a little content, some smiles, tell you about ourselves.
You are busy.
Understatement. But yeah.
So when did you first start rapping? At what age?
5.
You can recall?
Yeah. My earliest memories is like 2 or 3.
Do tell. I'm interested to know, like, did you start like with a spoken word? Like, how did you know that what you was doing, like, to architect?
First it was just music. I was sitting on the couch watching and living single with my mom, and she and it was the episode where Kyle sang "Funny Valentine" to Maxine. And I was just like, yo, what is that? What is he doing? Like, what is he doing? And it was like, it was jazz. It was soul. It was love. And it was the first time I had saw a black woman kind of like melt in her chair over a black man. So I was like, ooh, how do I do that? and from there, I just started falling in love with music, and it quickly grew to hip hop, like instantly. And I guess maybe it was rap first, but I always looked at rap as rhythm and poetry. So it was always a poet beginning, I guess.
So not only do you rap, you can do spoken words.
Oh yeah, rap, sing, dance, spoken word. I play 10 instruments. 10 fluently. I technically can play 14, but those other 4 I'm not as good with yet, so I don't want to claim that.
So where are you originally from?
Cleveland is the city where we come from, so run. I am Cleveland all day long.
I be talking about LeBron all the time.
Yeah, man, bro, I'm such a huge LeBron fan. Like, I ain't even ashamed to say I switch teams in a second when he do.
Okay, so I put down here that you definitely are from Cleveland, and I've been seeing you being showcased on a lot of different people platforms. How did you get connected? Where are people finding you? Because I found you, and if you, I was like in a cut, just
Yeah, to be honest, it was very overnight for me. I had did a battle rap. I had figured out about a battle rap on a random Friday night that the winner got $500 with this company called Go Gateway, and I was like, what? Hey, let's go. Freestyling ain't nothing. Let's make this money. And even though I didn't win, I made it to the final round, and I was eating them up. I was eating them up bad. And these people who came prepared to battle. And I also said some gay bars in there. I'm like, hey, this is battle rap. Prepare.
Wait, it is too soon. Too soon. We ain't get there yet.
But no, it was like, so I eat them up. And afterwards the dude was like, yo, I want to do an interview with you. You're different. And that interview we did, we talked about a lot of different topics. And I didn't even know he put it out. I just woke up one morning and I had like 20,000 followers on TikTok, and I had messages from a whole bunch of people, and my views on my music had skyrocketed, and I was just like, what happened? So yeah, no, it was just that one interview that it was very controversial. So I guess people just kept clicking it and kept sharing it and kept clicking it and kept sharing it. And with a lot of the hate came a whole bunch more love. So.
Good. That's good. I mean, you're definitely unique. I've been checking for you for a minute, and I like you. I always, every now and then, I'll be like, you know what, I'm just drop down, because I'll be like, I don't want to be like, I'm somebody's grandma over here, but because some of the things, you be like, woo, on your prayer.
Yeah.
Listen,
man, rest in peace to the king.
Put the kids to bed. Oh, it's 5:00 somewhere. But anywho, put the kids to bed because
It's always 5:00 somewhere.
I just can't believe that you are from Cleveland, because you so well
I'm a baby of the earth. Let me say it like this. Growing up in foster care, I've been all over the country. I've lived everywhere from Compton to Baton Rouge to the suburbs of Maryland to the projects of Atlanta. I've lived a little bit everywhere. After I got grown, I joined the Army, and that involves some more traveling. And I'm the type to literally just spin the globe and throw a dart, and keep spinning the globe and throw a dart till it hits some land, and I'll just go. Because why the fuck not? Can't nobody contain me to one place. You feel me? I'm a nomadic spirit. The earth is mine. You feel me? And who am I to own one part of the earth?
I love that. Who inspires you? Because like with your music, like I said, you be on your Prince, and then you drop it. You be Common, and then you.
Honestly, I make black music because we made all that shit. So today I might feel conscious and like Common, and that's what you're gonna get. And tomorrow I might feel like Muddy Waters. And the next day, I might feel like Etta James. And the day after that, I might feel like Gerald Levert. So you're gonna get what I want to give you in that moment. You're gonna get whatever my soul put out on that paper. You feel me? Like, part of why I still listen to gospel music, even though I'm not in the church, because gospel music ain't tied to a religion. We was doing gospel before we ever were introduced to Christ. That's those old hoodoo practices, those old Ifa traditions. So I'm gonna give it up to the ancestors in whatever flavor my soul is bringing at that moment. But if I had to put some names on it, Jill Scott. All day long. Jill, hi. Jill Scott.
Wait. Are we like a Jill because of her music, or because Jill is a little?
Jill made me love myself. Yeah, like, my first time hearing Jill sing "Brother" let me know that it's okay to be a black man, and it's all art to be strong and confident in my blackness, and to not let anybody use me, rather it be a job, or the black men next to me, or the black women next to me. I'm strong in my own right. She made me love myself. I love Jill Scott, and to me, she's my favorite female rapper. Because if you don't think she brings rhythm and poetry, you're not listening. Like,
my 215 sister.
Oh, Jilly from Philly. I love her.
You is like, you know what? I'm gonna just be honest. I heard a lot of people that's in the community. Everybody loves Jill.
Yeah, it's like Jill is one of those people. Like, if you don't like Jill and her music, it's like, what's wrong with you? Like
that part.
I don't even want to be near that energy. But no, Jill Scott. Before I forget, yeah, Jill Scott definitely at the top of that list. Then Tupac, huge inspiration.
I see that.
Having the duality to be able to do ballet and also write poetry books like The Rose That Grew from Concrete, Volume 1 and 2, and to also be an actor and still be in touch with the streets and be himself no matter what. That was very inspiring. And I would have to say Tech Nine.
Who?
Tech Nine. So yeah.
Oh, I love Tech Nine.
Yeah, Tech Nina. I'm Midwest, baby. I want to say Bone Thugs because I'm from Cleveland, but that chopper music is in my heart.
I mean, when you was just sitting here talking about, do you know I Won't Complain?
Mm-hmm.
You know I Won't Complain? You know, we ain't supposed to be knowing that kind of music. Like, you know, people say only people in church should know that kind of music.
But and see, that's what that, and to me, that is where that's part of that type of thinking is part of why I so strongly stand on the moniker of Morningstar. Okay. When you hear Morningstar, most people go Lucifer, son of the morning, instead of going the morning star that bless your melanin every day, or that wake you up. You feel me? Like why when I think of I'm a question anything they told me to hate. Everything. They told me to hate my blackness. I'm a question why. They want me to hate the morning star. Why the fuck would I hate the thing that gives me vitamin D, which my brain needs to run? Why would I hate what feeds the earth? That's like you telling me to hate the water. What the water do to me? Like, anything they try to paint as the devil, I'ma ask why. Because if I am the great deceiver, truly, if the Bible right, wouldn't the best way to win be to convince you I'm God?
When I tell you, oh my goodness, if I drank, I needed a drink to do this because it's so much. It's so much. I mean, from your hair, because you know you be doing some things with your hair.
Yeah. I be having fun, man. I like the puff balls the most.
Oh yeah, you know the Afro puffs.
All
you
day
do
long.
a lot with your hair, and then you be having these contact lenses going on. And then it's just be like the earrings. I be like, okay. I think sometimes I just think you just wake up in the morning and be like, whatever.
I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like to be honest, sometimes I'm not looking for a style. Sometimes I go, you know what? These colors are making me happy today. You feel me? I need some. Like I'm a strong believer in the colors, in the scents, in everything that we do contributes to our mood and how we move throughout the day. So if you're always around a lot of red, don't be surprised when you're over sexual and you're over angry and you're overly passionate. If you're always around a lot of blue, don't be surprised when you're too calm and you can't stand up for yourself. You feel me? Like, so I like to say, if I'm feeling like, you know what, today I'm not feeling as confident as I should, I'm gonna rock a lot of red and I'm gonna boost that fiery spirit in me, and I'm gonna boost up that confidence the same way you would use stones, you know. So sometimes I go, you know what, I need a little bit of rage. Let me put on some earrings that give me punk rock. I need a little bit of rage so I can be strong in myself with a little bit of calm too, because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So let's show the women some love, definitely, because Black women are affected.
I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that one. Okay, so this is the part.
Let's get saucy. Let's get saucy, baby.
I'll be asking all those questions. questions.
Making statements. Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where do I start? Okay. Fans only.
Oh yeah. Don't click that unless you're nasty. I'm trifling, so don't click that unless you're nasty. I'm gonna just let you know now. That is not this.
For kids.
This OnlyFans ain't for kids. This say 18 and older. If your kid got on my OnlyFans, where's your credit card?
True. Most definitely.
It ain't like they could just look that up.
Okay, because I'ma start it and you finish it because I'm actually gonna need something to the things I want to say, it's still light outside. Listen, I want to have this conversation when everybody goes to sleep and we tooted and booted and zooted and listen. I'm gonna start and you finish. You have said, you come my way, I will dick you down the right way.
Period.
And you said that not just for.
Oh, let me be clear. I don't subscribe to anybody's gender, whatever you decide a man or a woman is. I don't care about that. I believe in energies. Everybody give off masculine and feminine energies. But yes, as long as you a bottom, I don't care what your gender preference is. Whether it be man, woman, trans, I don't care. What they got to do with me, what your spirit like. That's it. Yeah, I'm pansexual as hell. And if anybody got a problem, we can fight.
No, we're not gonna fight nobody because we going and listen. You gonna talk to me like I don't know no better because I don't know no better.
Gotcha.
So I want you to just be as transparent as you can be and teach the people because this man is not a small man. This man is a man's man.
Yeah, 230, only think 15% body fat right now.
Yeah, and I mean you are a man's man, a man's man in every area. So, how did we get here?
Well, from an early age, I've known I was a little different. I just didn't know in what way. You feel me? I thought I was just a little different because I liked weird shit. Around 11 years old, I picked up a Maxim. No, it wasn't a Maxim. It was one of those men's health magazines. And I saw Tyson Beckford for the first time. And I was like, God damn. Where they make those? What? And that just got me thinking. And afterwards, like around like most kids in middle school, 11, 12 years old, I had my first kiss. And it was a girl. And I liked it. And then shortly afterwards, that same year, I had another kiss. And it was with a boy. And I liked it. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was it for me. I've never been the type to be ashamed of who I am, so I never thought I had to hide it. By the time I figured out that it was something that most people hated, I was beating people up about it. It wasn't like by the time I realized it was something different that people viewed as unnatural, I was in the streets like, all right, what's up then? Like, let's crack them.
So you knew at a young age, and you Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
You Katy Perry. And did you know when you went into service?
Yeah. I've known since all right, let me be clear. I've been openly pansexual since 11 years old.
So what is pansexual? I mean, now please, you told me that I can ask anything, right?
Anything you want, Queen.
Okay, because listen, no offense.
Education is elevation. I understand.
I appreciate that because I'm just being honest because
the LGBT community can be entirely too sensitive sometimes, and if people can't ask questions, how the hell you expect them to learn?
Oh, I appreciate
that.
So
it's just like I completely get it. Pansexual is let me break down a little deeper. So we all know what homosexuality is. You like the same gender. Heterosexuality, you like opposite gender. Bisexuality, you like both binary genders, male and female. Pansexual just means I don't care about whatever your gender preference is. So So that's including of trans women and trans men. I don't care what your gender preference is, what your soul like.
All right. So pangender is
Pansexual.
pansexual. It doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah, I'm not, your gender preference isn't even something I'm thinking about.
okay. So when you first seen Tyson Beckford, because we all like Tyson, like,
God damn. Like, I can't deny.
okay. Even today. Like,
Man, right.
wait, I think he said that somebody has said, oh, Kim Kardashian had came out and said that he went both ways.
I hope. I hope, damn it. But and to be honest, I question anybody who says that, because it's just like, why use that ammo now? Or why use that as a weapon? You feel me?
I
Like,
agree.
imagine how messed up it would be if like during the Jim Crow era, we outed light-skinned people for passing.
True.
That would get them killed. That would get them lynched. The same thing happens to black men. Like, I have been shot at 9 different times on a date. Because on the date, I said, just so you know, Queen, I'm openly bisexual. And if that's a problem with you, we don't have to go farther than this. We could just be friends. I've had to fight their brothers. I've had to get shot at. All just because of being honest. So if these men are on the down low, let's at least give them a space where they ain't gotta be down low. That don't mean that you gotta do them. But they shouldn't feel like they shouldn't have to be like in danger in order to be themselves. They shouldn't feel like they're gonna lose their families in order to be themselves. So when people use that as a weapon, it's like it's like if a white person used racism as a weapon. Like, you can't ignore how we as a people oppress that part of our community. Like the church ain't literally put hands on people about this.
But you are you was into the gang.
Yeah, man, I got put down very early, and that's, I feel like that's the part that messes with people the most. I feel like when people see me, they want me, in lack of a better word, to be a punk. They want me to be soft. They want me, girl, honey, and they want me to be somebody that they can bully. They don't want me to have the qualities of what they want to be in a man, while at the same time being comfortable in my sexuality and whatever that may be.
Because you had said that as you being in the gang, your gang brothers, and I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but the other members knew that you was in the lifestyle.
Well, but that's what I mean. Like, I've never lied about it. There's never been a point. There's no one in this world you can go, well, oh, I didn't know that about him. He lied to me. If you didn't know, you didn't ask, or you weren't paying attention.
How would you? Because I've looked at you. I observed you.
What I mean by paying attention is like, well, at the same time, if you didn't know, it was really none of your business. In a way, it's like the way Prince used to say, "Are you sleeping with me? Why is it your business?" You feel? Unless you Prince in that combination, you're gonna put Prince out there. You're like, the way it's like, for me, it's the people that I didn't have problems with in the set. And to be honest, were a lot of the older school G's, because they like, why are you concerned with what that man doing with his dick? That's his private area. Why are you even thinking about his private area? Why does what he do in the bedroom concern you at all?
Well,
when you hit the streets, do we got your back? Then why are you worried about your ass? Are you worried that a gay man's going to treat you how you treat women?
It's the layers for me. It just don't listen.
When I see homophobic men, I know you're afraid. Definitely because I'm masculine. You're afraid I'm gonna treat you like you just treated the girl walking down the street. Come here, big booty. What's up with you? Yeah. Oh, you in the purple. What's up? Yeah. You in all black, acting tough. Come over here. You in the Timbs. Like you afraid that I'm gonna treat you the way you treat women.
Okay. Before we go somewhere else and ask some more questions, I have one more thing I want you to do. Please send me another song, because I would like to as we go into a commercial break, because it's a lot I promise you, this convo cannot just be one convo because
I'm with it. I'm chilling, baby.
I mean, it's some things I want. You seen the grands, so they around, they upstairs, but it's some things I want to ask on a little love, you know.
Got you. Well, since I'm gonna send you another song anyway, you want something of the same vibe, or you want something a little?
I want whatever you give me.
Okay, Queen. Okay. I got something for you. I got the sauce for you.
I mean, I just like your vibe. Like I
Thank
play
you.
it when I'm in the kitchen cooking. I be like, this. What do he be thinking? I be asking myself questions because it's just amazing. Like
To be honest, I just be reading. I love to read. Like
good.
the job I
Like,
work
what's
at right.
the last thing you read? Tell me. Like, I mean,
The
don't
last thing
stop.
I read was the
I need you to
autobiography
do
of
both.
Asada Shakur.
I need you to do both. I need you to text and talk.
Oh yeah, I am. My fingers is moving at the same time. The autobiography of Asada Shakur was the last book I read, and as of right now, I just started. What is it called? I got it sitting right here somewhere.
Look at this here. I can't with him. Look at. I just can't with him.
Yeah. Oh, and this new Buffy the Vampire Slayer book. Yeah, I might switch to some conscious stuff, and then I want to read about vampires.
I love vampires. I'm a big Blade fan. I have my own sword and everything.
Blade is what got me into martial arts as a kid.
Really?
Yes,
I love
Blade.
Blade.
That movie was everything for me. That movie was everything. Like all of them, to be honest. And when you say inspirations, I should have mentioned Wesley Snipes, because even though people like Wesley Snipes, and rest in peace to who I'm about to say next, Michael K. Williams.
Oh yeah.
Them playing black gay roles, even though they weren't black and gay.
You don't think he was?
No. To be honest, and that's what made me like him more. The fact that I knew he's truly just comfortable in giving us something to look up to. And even if he was, I don't think anybody will walk up to him and say it. I don't think anybody will walk up to Wesley Snipes and act stupid. I don't think anybody will walk up to Ving Rhames and say a thing.
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Not nothing.
So is your gaydar high? Like you can read them off?
I like to think so. I never walked up on nobody, shot my shot and missed. So no matter how tough you look, everybody got to shine. Like, and to be honest, the toughness, quote unquote, I'm just going by society standards. For me, is usually just, for me, the more you try to fit the stereotypical thug image, the more likely you are to be a bottom. Like, if you sagging real tough, but your belt on, pushing your butt up.
Please tell us, what is the bottom? Is that the bottom position of where your shoes go?
It ain't me.
No, I told y'all. Y'all just don't have no idea.
The bottom position. Yeah, dom and sub.
Okay, so tell me while we wait. I'm loading up your music.
Go ahead.
Oh gosh, who hurt you? Who hurt you the most? A woman or a man? Have you ever? Well, let me go back. Have you ever fallen in love with both?
No. I've never fell in love with a man.
Why?
Well, I feel like maybe because I don't never let myself fully get there. And the only reason I say I've never fell in love with a man is because the person I fell in love with now identifies as a woman. You feel me? They're trans. So I don't want to. Okay. I don't want to misgender them. So I can't say I've ever fell in love with a man. Have I ever been in love with a male? Yes. You feel me? With someone who was born male? Yeah. But if I honestly, who hurt me the worst? Women. And I hate to say that because I like women more. And that's just honest, whether it be cis woman or trans woman, no matter if you were born that way or not. I like women more, and I love black women. Period. I'm not dating you if you're not. You got to be some part of this diaspora in order for me to invest in our future like that. But I'd be lying if I said I ain't been hurt. I'd be lying if I said that.
Okay, so the woman that you call your wife is she's a
Black woman.
I know she's a black woman, but I don't want to mistitle her either. Like,
Oh, her sexual orientation?
yes.
Oh, she's pansexual as well.
So are you swingers? Because I seen a
Not
couple.
necessarily. I'm polyamorous. I believe
Okay.
in multiple loves. And actually, me and my wife, we're just not together at the moment.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you know, man, and that's just what it is. And to me, that's also part of being poly. Sometimes it's, you know what, we're drifting apart. We need to come together. I think every relationship, every few years, we should come together and see, do y'all still want to be together? And if not, then leave amicably. You feel me?
That part.
And I just don't believe that I have too much love for one person. I want when I leave this world, I want my funeral to be filled with a whole bunch of little Black girls and boys that can go, he took care of me, my mama, my brothers and sisters, like several families. And what's wrong with that? Like, yeah, I want to have a whole tribe of motherfuckers who say, yeah, that was a good man.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into your next song.
Let's
And
get
before
groovy.
I do that, I want you to tell me, do a lot of these features, are people knocking down your door trying to get these features? Because man, you dope. You are.
I will say that the features are coming in.
Congratulations.
I'm probably gonna regret denying them all recently. Yeah, and definitely for some big money. But I don't wanna have that problem where a lot of artists have, to where they blow off of maybe one song, they get a whole bunch of features, and then they're never heard of again.
Okay.
I would much rather have a long career. I'd rather be a Tech Nine who has, I don't need to be on everybody's radio station. I just need to be in everybody's playlist.
Facts. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Wait, let's see if it come up, because this is on
Spotify should be.
Yeah, but I don't have one of those.
That's what I sent it to you earlier on Spotify.
No,
Oh, no,
I did on YouTube.
Oh, you did it on YouTube? I can send you a YouTube one.
Okay, send me the YouTube link. So
Yeah, no problem, Queen.
I mean, because I want the people to hear your music. I mean, like I said, I really enjoy it. I really do.
That's dope. I'm glad.
I'm gonna be like, I know him.
Learn about crypto.
You're making me blush. Stop it.
No, it's the truth. You and your Afro puffs. You're a fine Black man. You just
Thank you, Queen.
got so many layers and so many layers. And
To be honest, I feel like if more Black men expressed their layers, we have a much lower suicide rate. We would have our mental health would be better. Like it's not healthy to be that tough all the time, to live on a trauma response. Like the fact that I'm used to being shot is a problem.
okay, but when you was being shot, it was because you was in the gang.
No, I joined the gang so I could stop being shot.
What?
Yeah, when you in a gang neighborhood, not being in a gang just make you more of a target. You ain't got nobody backing you. If you live in an all Crip neighborhood, when the Bloods come through here, they don't give a fuck if you on the set or not. Crip, you in a Crip neighborhood. So you get down or you get laid down. So like, and to be honest, definitely when you're a foster kid, I love my mama to death. I always will. But to pretend that she didn't abandon me would be wrong. To pretend that I didn't have to raise myself to be a man would be untrue. To pretend I didn't have to figure out what femininity and masculinity meant without the guidance of those two people. And when you're in a position like that, you learn how to eat in different ways. To be honest, I wish I would have found the gay community before I found the gang community, because gay community is the ones who gave me a bed and some food to eat without expecting me to go rob a liquor store. So and let me be clear, the Black gay community, because when we say LGBT community, they just make it seem like, oh, they all that white shit, when No, we're a black community that's had to make a separate black community because our own don't love us. Not out in the open.
So how do you're grown now, so your feelings are different towards your parents and things like that. It has to be because you got to outgrow some shit.
Yeah, definitely. My parents,
So,
my feelings to my parents have definitely changed. One, because I just met my father for the first time
congratulations.
year ago. Yeah, a year ago around this time. And he never knew about me. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, congratulations.
Oh yeah, no man,
Though.
he's a dope person. And to be honest, I need to go holler at him. I need to be the one to go ahead and go, you know what, let's spend some time together, because I'm afraid. And I feel like me being in touch with my emotions makes it okay for me to say that. I'm afraid to get hurt. I'm afraid to be able to talk to him and us get a good relationship for him to disappoint me.
Okay.
And me being able to admit that fear to me is strength. Being able to confront your fear is strength, not having fear.
Yeah. Let me play this, and then
Let's make the magic happen. This is
yeah.
La Bruja. Yeah.
So let me get it popping. It better play. Why is it not playing? Oh, maybe because I got the volume.
Ya abuela du Santaria. Ya ni ancestor in the gree. In a guru and guru. So you are la bruja. In this magic in you, this magic in you. You're a la bruja. And I'm attracted to you, attracted to you. You got the blood of your man, you got roots in no shoes. I got the blood of Papa Lekana. Sola Bolokuna, see you sit by my woo. Oh, na, Buluku. You got the skills of Oba, Yamoha. Blessed you, it's true. You great, you seduce with your eyes, they move. How you say, like a moth to a lion, hey, boo. He just say, let it blaze, cleanse the vibe, and you got the hate, let's meditate and get high. Yeah, well, I do sometimes, yeah, I just don't do too. Me ancestors in the gree, in the kudu and voodoo. So you are la bruja. In this magic in you, this magic in you. You're a la bruja. And I'm attracted to you, attracted to you. Quick, take a second, look in your soul. Flip this every card with chicken bones. Chip, a white scotty and these mushrooms. Till you find connection with your roots. Fill your body with food from the ground. The magic move all through you now. Them rust clutch demons from the house. Ain't evil that's still hanging around. Ya abuela do Santalia. And your aunties in the too. Me ancestors give me greedy. In that voodoo and voodoo. So you're a love from high. And this magic in you, this magic in you. You're a love from high. And I'm attracted to you, attracted to you. You more brave, Wi-Fi these out. All these evil demons and spirits get the fuck out. All your evil missing your ties, move the fuck around. I'm moving my feet, making circles on sacred ground. You more brave, Wi-Fi these out. All your evil missing the demons get the fuck out. All your evil missing your ties, move the fuck around. I'm moving my feet, making circles on sacred ground. Yeah, I'm glad I do Santa. And your eyes are good too. Yes, that's what we be. And I'm going to and it's magic in you, it's magic in you. You are la bruja. And I'm attracted to you, attracted to you.
Wow. Okay. You see what came after that, but
No, that nasty shit.
as about that music, listen. I love good music. I really do.
Right,
I
right. And
love
man, music
music
is
to just humble you, to keep you focused, and everybody has a story. But like even in your rhythm and your beats and stuff like that, do you create your own beats?
oh yeah, 75% of the time, yeah. Um, Even if I buy a beat from someone, I buy out what they call the stems, which is every sound of the beat. So because if I hear a beat I like, it's most of the time I like this part about the beat. So I want to buy the beat, so I just have the right to use that part. And then
Okay.
I change up the entire beat after that. So yeah, most of the time, yeah, I'll make my own beats.
Okay. So and that's one of the 14 instruments that you done learned how to play over throughout your years.
Yeah. First one was piano. It just started out piano in the basement of a church at an NA meeting. I was about 2 years old, and my aunt that took me with her to an NA meeting. And not gonna say which aunt because anonymity is important. But aunt took me to a NA meeting, and I went up from the highest key to the deepest key, and just messing with it all the way down, and it was just, I guess it was always art around me, even though the people in my family weren't particularly artists.
Yeah.
It was just always art around me. I was always at some jazz festival or I was walking down the street in some city hearing some saxophone play, whether that be Harlem or New Orleans. You feel me? I was always, even in Cleveland when the times was real bad and it was homeless people everywhere, you still see us gathered around the trash can on fire singing. That's how Bone Thugs and Harmony got their sound, from watching they big homies standing around the trash can harmonizing together. If you even look at what's the movie?
All of them. They all be
with Gerald
around.
Levert. Gerald Levert, he was in a movie. He just played background in the movie. And they were standing around the trash cans singing at New Jack City.
New Jack City. I'm about to say New Jack
so they're
City.
standing around that trash can. That's, to me, that's music in its purest form. That's doo-wop. That's like, so I guess I've always been around art, specifically Black art.
Okay.
And to the point where I didn't realize that there was a such thing as non-Black art. All art to me was Black art.
You are a character. You are a character. I just cannot get enough of you. Someone in the chat said that you came to their channel, Friendly Extortionist 101. You've been making your rounds on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, how y'all doing? I can't really see everybody on the thing right now, but howdy.
So, do you have any? Are you backing by a label yet?
No. And to be honest, labels, since y'all listening, if y'all coming to holler at me, understand y'all not about to fuck me. I'm a student of Prince. I am a student of James Brown. I'm a student of Beyonce, and I know a lot better, and y'all not catching me with none of that ooh-wop bam. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. If y'all not talking big money and me retaining ownership of my masters, we might be able to talk some publishing. But other than that, see ya. I can get it on my own. If you're willing to hand me $5 million, if you're willing to hand me $1 million, that means I'm worth 20.
Whoa, look at you. Look at you. So, okay, you schooled me on something because you was like, yeah, because I was in the projects in Atlanta. I was like, is projects in Atlanta? The Bluff? What is, where's the projects on? Because Bankhead ain't Bankhead no more. So.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be the projects now. I haven't been there in that many years. Wow.
That's what I was like, what projects in Atlanta?
Yeah, all right, so where I'm from, anything that's government housing is projects.
Okay, I understand.
Projects mean where I'm from. So government housing, a lot of those housing apartments, it just was the projects. Wow, I guess that would Wow.
That's a while ago, because
Yeah,
they don't even have low rises and stuff.
Yeah, they don't
like
even
that.
got those no more. Like even as I think about Chicago, and I lived in Chicago for a little minute. None of those high rises is there anymore.
None of them.
Yeah, damn.
So when you say, the projects of this, I'm like, where they at? Where they do that at? Like,
Yeah, no, like yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be the projects anymore. Them is not the Jets no more.
They were not.
Wow. Damn, am I old?
Do you have any siblings?
I do now. Not
Oh,
my dad.
okay. From your dad.
Yeah, I got 2 little brothers. I'm the oldest. I'm not used to that. I'm the oldest. I grew up my mom's only child, and the person who I believed was my father growing up, I believed I was his youngest, that he died while my mom was pregnant.
Okay.
And he had a lot, like 60 children. Yeah. So I thought I was the youngest of 60. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah. Yeah. No, growing up, I believe my father was this Haitian man. So growing up, I believed I was Haitian. And the youngest of 60. And they believed it too, because he had so many other ones. So when the truth came out and I had to go to him like, yo, I'm not your brother. It was a little hard for them to take, but in return, I got 2 little brothers and 4 sisters out of my dad, and I'm his oldest. He had me when he was young, 17 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, and he ended up in prison. He ended up behind bars, and never got to know about me. Never reconnected with my mom again. But my mom knew. My mom knew that he had a lot of family there. So keeping that information benefited her, ain't benefit me.
So how do your siblings get along with you? Like,
well, I for the most part, we get along great. Maybe it's because they don't really expect anything. When you come in it with no expectations, it's just, I'm just enjoying you as you are. They know I'm kind of a loner, even though I'm a very, I'm what they call an introverted extrovert. Like, I stick to myself.
some of us are these empaths. We are these people.
Yeah, I'm an empath, so I love being around people, but at the same time, being around people is draining because I feel everything. And when you're angry, I feel that anger. And when you're hurt, I feel that hurt with you. So they know I stick to myself a lot, but if they need me, they can call me no matter about what, because
of course
they still sell bags of lime at Home Depot. So
we talking about you.
I'm me. So they know they can call me about anything, rather that be just a shoulder to cry on, or hey, I just killed my husband. So you got some lime? Yeah, I got some. Here you go, sis.
Help me bury this. How can we get rid of it?
Ain't that what family for?
That part. Okay, so what does the future hold for you, Mr. Morningstar?
Everything I want.
Okay,
the future for me holds everything I want to touch. That the future for me holds the dreams of Tupac and DMX, while at the same time the dreams of Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey. Yeah, I'm gonna make it all happen. I'm a Black Renaissance man. Damn right. Ain't got no choice.
Renaissance man. Definitely that. You make sure you always remember that. If you need a pep talk and you want somebody to punch you in your chest and tell you who you is.
Thank you. I kind of like your hat. That's a Dios des.
Oh yeah, of course. You know.
What's funny about that? I just figured out my mom's side after learning more about my family. I'm like, you know what? I need to learn more about your side of the family. Mama says you a liar, cuz. Come to find out, my mama Mexican. Yeah, my mama, she half Black, but like, my grandma, full on mestizo. She, Native American Mexican. Yeah, like, got a whole bunch of relatives in Arizona that I can't talk to because I don't speak Spanish.
You speak Spanish?
Like, so yeah.
You're around the world, but you don't speak no Spanish.
Don't speak a lick of Spanish. I know enough to know when you're calling me a nigga.
Okay.
I know the word that hate me in every language. I know when you're talking about me in every language. But having a conversation, no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna know when I need to leave here, though.
I know that's right. I know when it's time to go.
I know danger in every language.
I mean, so how often do you be in the studio?
I live in it. The studio for me is, I feel like people overplay the being in a big studio thing that costs a lot of money when really you can, if you got just a few pieces of equipment you really need at the house, studio's only for mixing and mastering.
Yeah.
So if I'm actually walking into a studio maybe once every 6 months, how many days am I making a song? Every day. I make 5 beats a day. I make about 2 full songs a week.
Okay, I need to hear something. Acapella. I need to hear something. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
So, all right, I'm gonna take it slow for you. All right. Deficits is acapella.
You ready? We ready.
Yeah. My mama hate me. Papa ain't raised me. That ain't his fault, but I'm just saying my life been shaking. Over angered with little patience. Trauma inflated emotions. So I pour out libations for homies that die from their choices. These predicaments that we living in is pipping us to pick the pistol grip. Yo, bitch, I pitch you up for them chips. So fuck a middleman. My scudder go rob your plug for them bricks. Slow, we get it in fighting and shooting. There's a muss in this bitch. Can't be no punk in this bitch. And you better stop crying, boy. Toughen up in this bitch. I'm raising a son, not a bitch. And they wonder why I'm so fucked up. And ain't no empathy. And the enemy is the one calling me son. And pop is not an option. So I opt in to toting this gun. And I be quick to let it pop. Because I ain't grew up with one. And now I'm quick to let you drop if you don't come off your funds. So come off that cash or I'm all in your ass faster than flash feet. Gonna need the draws of death to get my ankles up out of your ass cheeks. I self-medicate with LSD, alcohol, and bad deeds. Maybe some shrooms, let the rest move right past me. And lastly, my quotes like the quote on the Pope. Yeah, that clean. I'm really just bored writing lines stronger than 4 Vikings. I'm striking like Thor's lightning while fighting off sword giants to titan. Stop an orb and I ain't inviting your whore to the biter and shore. I'm Lord and I'm sire. Enticing more souls to the fire, exciting her horn. Need desires when I'm stroking inside her. She be soaked like I'm baptizing. Let me stop. I can keep going forever.
Bars. That's bars for you, ladies and gentlemen. That is bars. That's bars. That's bars. I was hoping I got a little sociable up in there, a little ENG pool. I was waiting for all that because I was like, was sitting here, I was grooving.
Oh man, I'm about to make a whole song about you, Queen. You don't put a smile on my
You
face.
don't make a song about me.
You don't put a smile on my face when I need it the most. I'm making a song about you, Lamama.
Oh wow! I can't wait to hear this. I'm interested.
You're gonna be the first person to get it.
Well, you make sure I get it. And once again, I know that it's been a long time coming. I told you I was a little intimidated. And I don't.
Most people are. And to be honest, that's intentional. Hard conversations are not something that you're going to be intimidated by hard conversations. You're going to be intimidated by different. People look at different as the devil and strange as Satan. You feel me? They look at weird as, ooh, let me write that down. I'm gonna write that down later. They look at weird as wicked. They look at it as evil. And they look at anything that is not to their normal as not the normal. And when we realize that normal doesn't exist, it's all relative. And definitely as a Black community, that normal doesn't exist, it's all relative, that we all don't fuck the same and we all don't pray the same.
Can't stand this man. Okay.
The moment we realize we don't love the same and we don't pray the same, but we can all love each other the same, we'll be all right.
Okay, so what is the last thing you watched on TV? Do you watch TV?
I don't per se watch TV because cable, they be smacking heads.
Oh, they do.
So I'm gonna get me some apps. I'm a big anime nerd. I love anime, so I watch a lot of anime. But the last TV show I watched would have to be. It was the Snoop Dogg. When he did when he was the Snoop Dogg show where he narrates nature. He be like, man, look at this goddamn gazelle, cuz. This gazelle was chasing a duck about this. Like, oh, that gazelle a gangster, cuz. You know, hop straight across the whole ravine, nigga. I was like, what? This shit is hilarious.
You know he's about to be cousin It in the Addams Family.
See, this is what I mean. People like Snoop, when you mention names like Snoop, you ain't gonna have no choice but to mention me. Like, he about to play cousin It. He about to play cousin It. This, like,
it's animated too, though.
animated at
Yeah.
that. But let's be real. Anything I'm doing now, Snoop has done before. How many times has he worn effeminate clothing? How many times has he gotten his nails done with acrylics?
Well, I don't want to talk about Snoop because I'm not a fan of Snoop. So
Oh man, maybe it's because my mama from the West Coast and she be walking around the house crip walking.
No.
But every time I hear Snoop voice, it makes me want to.
Now, see, because I love some of his music, but I don't like the direction that he's going.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, no. When it comes to personalities, I'm gonna just be honest. If I had to go down the list of most of my influences and likes, I wouldn't like them as people.
Yeah, because like I like C Murder and I like Snoop. Like I'm getting just another hit because I'm down for my nigga. What?
That's my shit. That's my shit. That shit. I mean, that's what I play before. That's one of my songs I play before my fights.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and I'm make sure I send you a link to one of my next ones. You know, next time I'm in the ring beating up on.
You got to. I'm into kickboxing. I love to box. I want to put together some YouTube boxing matches.
Hey, I'm with it. You know, you need me to put some paws on somebody. That's nothing. That's what I do.
It's a lot of to my understanding, it's a lot of keyboard gangsters on YouTube. Well, social media, period.
Yeah, I figured out how much more there is after my interview got famous. I had a few different.
You had some trolls?
Yeah, and actual YouTubers who spoke my name and said some foul stuff, and my response is instantly, okay, I got a ring. Let's set up a fight.
You know what I say? If you come my way, this is what I say.
You a gangster? Let's handle this like gangsters. Just hop in the ring, brother. Like, let's do this. Don't bring.
What I say is, I fly through. I don't got no problem catching a flight.
Bro, man, I got so many frequent flyer miles. Don't do it. I'll pop up.
That's right. Look, listen. I get tongue tied. I don't want to do all this. I can't do all this. What's up? You want to come through?
And me, I just know I'm the type of person that even though I can go to back and forth, I'm gonna say whatever it takes to get you to swing. So I can whoop your ass. Like, come on, like do this. Give me a reason. And you know what? Please swing first, so I can go call my lawyer afterwards, and I can sit on the stand and I can cry.
After you get a whooping, I'm gonna do all that.
After I whoop the shit out of you, I'm gonna sit on the stand and I'll be like, he just swung on me. You gonna catch this L, the whole L.
So it's I want to go back and just ask you a couple of questions before I let you go.
Ask me whatever you want, Queen.
Oh man, you made me lose train of thought. What is your thoughts of Drake?
Honestly?
Are
we talking musically?
Musically, we're not talking about.
Musically, I believe he's overrated. I believe he's an actor.
He is. He's Jimmy.
Yeah. He's really good at acting like a rapper.
But all of them, a lot of them.
Oh yeah. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying he's the best at acting like a rapper. Like,
okay.
He's just but musically, I haven't liked him since Take Care. I haven't liked him since like 2010, 11.
So you didn't hear Lemon Pepper Wings?
I didn't like it. I'm not gonna say I didn't listen to it. I listened to his new album, and I was like, okay, you stole that beat from Masego. You stole like, or you stole that rhyme scheme from this one of your artists. He gave this new album is exactly this. If you match it up track for track, it's the same as the last album.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Let me tell you.
I don't.
Okay, so do you give me your intake? Mm-hmm. I want to know. Chris Brown.
To be honest, I'm such a huge Chris Brown fan. Talent-wise, phenomenal. I believe he is the new king of pop, even though we don't want to admit it.
He is.
And I'm about to say something they're gonna hate me for this. If Michael Jackson was alive, he would not be able to see him in dancing. He wouldn't. If Michael Jackson was alive today, Chris Brown would be a better dancer. Michael Jackson, probably a better singer. But if we're gonna add up these talents, everything Michael can do, Chris Brown can do, and Chris Brown can rap, and he can paint, and he can draw. I love Michael, but to pretend he's not better than James Brown would be wrong.
I mean, well, you know, that's how it goes.
If you want to elevate, you got to be better than your predecessor. So I'm going to say it now. I'm going to be better than Tupac. I'm going to be better than DMX. Their legacies have no choice. That doesn't mean I don't love their legacies. Mm-hmm. It's just my job to beat it. This is a competition here. This is art and sport. If you ain't come with your best, don't come.
Don't come at all. So what do you think about the verses?
I love them. I love the idea. I love the culture behind it. To me, that feels the verses is almost the amalgamation of Black music, because we can have something like the Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind and Fire, and then Jill Scott versus fucking Erykah Badu. That's nasty. And then we can right around it have something like Dipset versus the fucking Locks, and the Locks ate them up. Like that to me, we can go. I think we need to have a Goody Mob and Outkast.
I said Outkast versus Outkast.
No, it got to be Goody Mob versus Outkast, or Outkast is part of the Goody Mob. Probably Goody Mob, or like I would like to see a Cash Money versus No Limit.
Let's do it. What? No. Well, you know, because Jada wrote a lot of Cash Money music.
Right. But that don't mean they can't play it. A lot of them other artists who play shit. What?
Because, you know, when you come with, you know, Mr. Miller, you know, he got a lot of his music. He owns a lot of his music. He writes. He got his own thing. But Cash Money, they got these ghostwriters from the rear.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing about ghostwriters. If you a ghostwriter, you done already been paid. Bye. It's over for you. You don't got a rights to anything. You already got paid.
Jada, listen, Jada is wicked with the pen. Every song Jada wrote, he's gonna be able to say that's his song. He don't play though.
But at the same time, if that's the case, we can never have a Dre or a Snoop. How many verses has Jay-Z written for Snoop? How many times has Eminem written for Dre? How many times has Kanye written for Drake or Drake written for Kanye?
Okay, I'm gonna get better at that. Why did Bow Wow go against
Lil Romeo?
Why didn't that happen?
If I'm gonna be honest, because Lil Romeo does not have the discography to do it.
None of them do.
Man, Bow Wow, yeah. Like, let's really look at Bow Wow.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep it real. Bow Wow was signed to Death Row.
He was. And
he was signed to Death Row. He got
Snoop let him go.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Even though they have both been in the industry since they were kids, to be honest, Bow Wow versus a person like Wayne would make more sense than Bow Wow versus Romeo. Because of the
Little Wayne? No. See, you thinking from the kid perspective. You can't put Little Wayne in that category.
Can't we though? When Lil Wayne is going, I need a hot girl. 15, 16?
But that's what I'm saying. You looking at it from that perspective. But Lil Wayne is, come on, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
When he released that, Bow Wow was light years ahead of Wayne. Bow Wow was on the cover of everything. That Scream tour was one of the highest paying tours in the world. And we're not going to act like that. Team Money is not the biggest part of the market.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you are hitting the Team Money for 20 plus years, it don't matter if you hitting the 24 and up, because they not buying concert tickets like that. They not buying your posters. But Bow Wow is selling out. He making roll bounce. He making, you feel me? So he got everybody rocking Mickey Mouse chains and barking like dogs. Like, so that's not to take away from the legacy, but it would make sense. Now, yes, Wayne will win the verses, but it would have made more sense having Bow Wow up against a Wayne, someone who actually has a long legacy. Romeo's legacy is really how smart of a businessman he is, not how good of a musician he is. songs.
Okay, I'm gonna go better than this because everybody's just going way crazy for Jada right now. I love Jada Kiss.
I love Jada Kiss.
Listen. I used to kick it with Styles P, so I'm like, I love that dude. Like,
Jada
no
Kiss
joke.
is one of the 5 people that every year I write a diss against 5 hip hop artists, whoever I think the 5 hardest in the game is. Every year I've had to write a diss against Jada Kiss.
Really? But
yeah, man, you gotta keep that pin sharp.
No. Did you notice though the verses against Fab and Jada? Fab ate him up.
Because Fab got some hits. We sleep on how, like, yeah, Jada's a really good rapper, but Fabulous makes really good songs.
He does.
And I feel like people forget that it's a huge difference. You can rap all day long, but if you can't make a good cohesive song, all of those word plays and metaphors and double, triple entendres don't mean shit because ain't nobody gonna hear it. You feel me? Like, for example, Big L, one of the best lyricists of all time.
LL Cool J?
No, Big L.
Who's that?
Exactly. Exactly. One of the hardest out of New York of all time. But people don't know his name because he didn't make cohesive songs that you can't get out your head. LL Cool J, you ain't gonna never forget a song he gave you. Biggie, any song he hopped on, you're never going to forget it. You feel me? The difference between Tech Nine and Bone Thugs is gonna give you a good cohesive song. Tech Nine is gonna spin your head with the bars. And for people like me, that's dope. But that's not what the radio wants. That's not what the slow massives that can't keep up with your poetry. That's why poetry is such a small niche. You feel me? For us trying to put, and that's not saying don't put words forward. I'm a lyricist, so I'm always very lyric forward. But I understand no matter how hard I spit on Friends with Benefits, what really catch you is that hook. What really catch you is that man with benefits. I know what bring you to the dance floor. I understand that no matter how hard I'm rapping, what really catch you is that cadence, is that bop. If that groove ain't right,
hey,
yeah, you feel me? If that groove ain't right, you ain't getting nothing. And that groove got to be right, even if you're talking conscious records. People like Kendrick Lamar, they break that gap where they can give you a conscious record that is he gives us a totally different artist every album. To Pimp a Butterfly was complete bebop jazz. That was all bebop in coffee house style jazz all day long, while the first album was completely West Coast funk, G-funk inspired. While the first album I'm speaking about is Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
That joint is highly West Coast inspired. It's inspired by the likes of the G-Funks.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City. That's and it's a movie. Like that's he gives you albums, like Thriller was, like Beat It was, like East 99 Eternal from Bone Thugs and Harmony was. You got to play it from track 1 to the end because it told a movie. And if you missed track 2, you missed 20 minutes of that movie.
But there used to be storytellers. We don't have those anymore. Everybody
we do. We just don't promote them. I don't hear nobody promoting Rhapsody, and she's one of the best storytellers ever. And she signed to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Who?
Rhapsody. That's what I mean. Who? And she signed to Jay-Z and Beyonce. It has been for 10 years.
I don't know who that is.
We don't promote the J. Coles. We don't promote.
I mean, some of us do.
Some of us do. When I say we, I mean, and the reason I say we so much is because I try not to say y'all. I try not to separate myself from the community because I have a tendency. I got a God complex. I have a tendency to go, I'm better than you. Like, you filthy humans. Like, I have a tendency to look down on people. So in order to stop myself from doing that, I go, we. I put myself into the problem. Even when I'm speaking about misogyny, even though I'm not a rapist type dude, I go, we have a problem with how we treat women.
Oh, we do.
Even though I particularly don't treat women that way, I go, we have this issue. We need to solve it. But within saying that, like,
so let me just cut you off because we're definitely going old time. You know, I gotta get dinner right. But
Exactly.
let me just ask you some questions. I'm gonna FedEx you a meal. What is your ideal night as a date night? What would you do?
All right, so it would have to start out while the sun is still out. It would have to be like a slick date day. Like,
So like this.
yeah, it would be like 3:00. I set up a little picnic and like a whole bunch of pillows and like fruit and mimosas and little shrooms. And, and eat the shrooms at the beginning of the day, listen to some Jill Scott and some jazz, and just sit and look at the clouds and look at the trees and look at the flowers and relax and talk to each other for a minute. Then after the sun went down or started to go down, hit up a nice little jazz bar. I mean, like a nice little jazz club or something like that. Get to dancing, or maybe a salsa club. You know, switch up the vibe because you've been listening to jazz all day. Go to a little salsa club, get them hips moving. You know, get sexy, and then afterwards enjoy a good steak, potatoes. You know, maybe some mac and cheese. You know,
and a puff.
Oh, I'm gonna be blowing the whole time. Like, come on now, I'm chewing shrooms. I'm getting high. No, but yeah, I'm gonna blow all day long. But yeah, it would just be. I don't like movie dates. I like a date where we can actually sit down and talk, and where I can be myself, and I'm best myself in nature, like doing cartwheels in the grass in the park, like chill there and read your book as I do yoga, and that's vibe, man.
So I won't see you making these videos with these women where you massaging them and you rolling them around and you getting all in the corners and all left and the right. I can see that. Is that in the fans only?
So it's some stuff in the fans only. That don't click on that unless you're disgusted. Understand that yes, I am a very sweet person, but that other side is a dominatrix that likes to tie people up and whoop people.
Okay, so so I heard, this is not me, but so I heard. So it's this guy that I don't know his name. I'm real bad with names. So he has thug on his stomach.
I know who you talk about, the porn star. Wesley Pipes.
Yes, that's
exactly who you're talking about. Girl.
So is it like that? It's like...
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I learned how to have sex from. Watching his videos, I was like, yeah, I need to learn how to talk shit like that. That nigga said he be saying wild stuff. So I was like, yeah, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta be nasty, and just like the nastier the better for me. I'm disgusting. And I'm gonna just be honest, that massage stuff, I'm not giving that to every woman because you gonna fall in love with me. Because I'm gonna massage you like that, and then I'm gonna just like treat you like a slut for the next 2 hours.
Ain't nobody having sex for no 2 hours. Stop playing. Goodbye.
Wait.
Goodbye. I
Go
gotta go make dinner. The kids coming.
You on my OnlyFans, you gonna run your little battery on your little Part two, definitely.
Part two, the kids are coming. My brother, thank you so very much.
It was dope. Thank you for having me, Queen.
I gotta see you on the next go.
Oh man, you already know. Let me know. I will always make time for you.
All right. You have a good day and be safe, okay?
You too.
Deuces. Listen. Oh, it's so much to say about him. He's just so busy. He's so busy. But thank you for taking some time to enjoy this combo. Let me just say hi to everybody. Monkey Frog. Girls, you want to come and say goodbye? I don't even know if I want you to say goodbye on this video. MTGBTV, my queen. Friendly Extortion 101. Oh, your name. It's the name for me. It's the name. Just Teresa. She'll drop your link. Okay, I think somebody's supposed to be doing a viewing about Sociable. Mom and me, please come back. Check my channel because she's going to do a viewing for us. So we got to see. She got our gift box. Miss Hall, welcome. Jay, and good evening. Hey, hit the like button. Please share and come back here. Thank you so much. Until next go, it's me, Angie Pooh. Just doing my combos. Me and my combos. Just me and my combos.